Welcome. Today I'm sharing two artist books that get intimate with aging, mortality, and the human body. They are titled About Pearl by Robbin Ami Silverberg and Hair by Sun Young Kang. About Pearl by Silverberg is a celebration of what she calls skin's wondrous wrinkled potential. Pearl is Silverberg's maternal grandmother, whom she remembers fondly throughout the text. Silverberg's a self-taught master of papermaking. She grows her own plants to break up and cook down and reform into paper. And she makes the paper needed specifically for each of her artist books. She's the founding director of Dobbin Mill, a hand papermaking studio, and Dobbin Books, a collaborative artist book studio. Both are located in Brooklyn, New York. For About Pearl, Silverberg purposely made papers that wrinkle and pucker. It's not how we usually think paper is supposed to look, and maybe it's not how we think skin is supposed to look either. In the United States, we are bombarded with lotions, potions, procedures, and warnings to maintain or recover our youthful skin. But Silverberg is unafraid of aging and wrinkling. She writes, "I'd like to stand close to her and examine the lines, explore her topography. I try to imagine her life and fill in the many unknowns by mapping the lines of her skin." Throughout the book, it is obvious Pearl is not so accepting of her wrinkles, and in the text advises the young Silverberg to care for her skin. Silverberg writes near the end, "But I was not at all sure I shouldn't want that wrinkled complexity. I had always loved her skin, and perhaps I'd also enjoy living in it." Some of the pages show stains that remind me of age spots. Silverberg's also embedded some curls of her hair. She uses her hair as a symbol of life force as well as vanitas, the transience of life. There's a broken eggshell to represent life cycles. But eggshells are also vessels of information, and as Silverberg says, they are apt metaphors for books, the containers of their precious information. Silverberg has used the book form to not just tell us a story, but show us a story through her papermaking skills. At the end of the book, there is an embedded piece of mica, a mirror. It is situated with text telling us Silverberg studies her face for changes and wrinkles with anticipation and without fear. The mirror is there for us, the reader, to anticipate and appreciate our aging too. This artist book is titled Hair by Sun Young Kang. Kang was born in Korea and came to the U.S. at the age of 24. She is a book and installation artist who works with paper in a multitude of ways. She has an arts degree from Korea and also from the University of the Arts in Philadelphia. She's had many solo shows and won numerous awards. Hair was inspired by a trip home to Korea Kang took in 2018 to visit her mother. Kang's mother had Alzheimer's and was forgetting who Kang was. For Kang, hair is about memory, and shed hair is memory lost. She told me she feels forever an outsider, living in between two cultures. Her hair is connection to her mother, family, and the culture she was born into. As her hair separates from her body, it represents to Kang experiences of loss, isolation, and disconnectedness. Kang's fallen hair forces her to confront her losses, as well as aging and mortality. She wants to turn away, but she can't. By sewing her hair into art, Kang attempts to reconnect and heal. Hair becomes a precious connection to identity and home, a lifeline to both past and future. Kang considers the strands of hair imagery, not just a device to present the text. You do not have to read the language, I can't, to appreciate the care and delicacy it took to sew this text. If you can read Korean, there is a deeper story waiting for you. I deeply admire Kang's ability to transform what repulses her into something gentle and healing, an artist book that can travel across language and time. Both these books, About Pearl by Robbin Ami Silverberg and Hair by Sun Young Kang, reveal how many of us find our bodies both disgusting and fascinating. They are evidence of mortality and worlds of wonder.